Hello, fellow diggers. Well, guys, I went by the wound care yesterday. I'll tell y'all what all they had to say here in a minute. But on the way back, I had to go by the coin shop, and I got they charge a nickel a piece for these wheat pennies, and I got 45 cents worth and handed her 50 cents, and she gave me a quarter back. And she'd rather give me a discount than give me change. So anyway, here's what I got. I got a 1930 wheat penny, a 1935, all these are plain, a 1939, a 1936, a 1938S, a 1944D. I went ahead and bought one of those common ones just to have one. A 1947D, a 1934 plain, and a 1952S. And I got one of them over here in the soup right now, and the rest of them that I'm working on. Let me walk you back here real quick and show you. Yeah, run, kitty, run, kitty, run, kitty. They all run from me like they're afraid I'm going to step on them. And from here, take a look at how all those plaques are looking. That's something, ain't it? That is something. And there's my Aussie plaque. And that $5 coin down here below it. There's that last batch of coins that Miss Jackie sent me. Jackie and John. There's the first batch that she sent me. With the exception of that half crown right there. That was with the second batch. I just added it in there to even this out 3 and 3, which I knew I was going to do that anyway. And then here's the last batch that Dave sent me from Relic Hunting Scotland. And it's got the big Roman coin and then the two smaller Romans that are in much better shape. I mean, you can see that figurehead real good, and you can see this real good on the back if I can get my camera over it. Hello, there you are. You can see that real good on the back. And there's all the ones that make up this shield right here. And then there's my George III halfpenny, still looking pretty. And all my wheat pennies and my buffaloes and my Indian heads and my zipper and button and buckle that I keep just because Bob was so original with that. My 64 quarter and my 1878 Morgan silver dollar. My 1943 steel penny. There's all the Mexican coins that Metromess sent me. And I've got plenty of room on this plaque. He said his friend goes to Mexico frequently, and he's going to get her to come back with a handful when he send me some more. Well, I've got room there and there and there to put more, so that'll work out. And there's the first batch of coins and shrapnel on everything that Dave sent me when he first sent me some coins. Looking real nice. And here's this batch of coins that Wood Shoe Digger sent me. He said he was going to send me some more Netherland coins. And then here's this big plaque that I'm working on. I've got to get a 57 dime and a 57 Franklin half to finish out my wife's row. And then I got to get a 58 Franklin half to finish out my row. And that'll have both of our birth year coins completed since the government decided for whatever damn reason not to make a 57 and a 58 silver dollar. I ought to make the bastards print one of each out just for us, because that's wrong. That's wrong. Just about any other damn birth year you can get silver dollar all the way down to penny, but you can't do it for ours because they got lazy, the bastards. And there's my 1885 or 1888. I call that a 1978. That's a 1878. And there's my 1888 and a 1958 Roosevelt dime on top of it. And then what year are these? What year are these right here? Well, I got a 26. A 41. And a 25. So 26, 41, 25 on my Mercury dimes. And then a 1964 Kennedy half. Because I had a Kennedy half before, and for my stepdaughter, I had to put it in the gas tank where I could go pick her up. And I said, you know, if it had been a silver one, you'd been SOL. Where now she's SOL. If I have to go get her again, if I don't have the gas, she's just gonna have to find another way home. And then I got a few more older nickels, and a nice Indian head, and a nice Indian head, and a V nickel. And this little coin right here is not an actual coin. That's a token. On the back it says no cash value, but on the front it's got that really nice eagle there. I think it's nice anyway. Got that eagle on the front and got the stars all the way around it. And I said, well, damn, that's kind of cool, even if it is a token. And you see the V nickel. And there's that Indian head. A couple more old Jeffersons. And a wheat penny. Wheat penny. Wheat penny. Wheat penny. Wheat penny. Buffalo nickel. Another war nickel. War nickel. That's not a war nickel, but it's close. It's a 49. War nickel. That's another V nickel, but I got this one flipped over where you can't see the V. And there's another wheat cent and wheat cent. And when those others are through percolating, I'll put them on the plaque here, and that'll finish some of them out. I don't know. I don't remember how many the count was. Anyway, I'll tell you what they had to say at wound care about my feet and all. My left foot, they said, was healing up pretty good, but now it's got a little black spot on the heel. That's this foot right here. The shin is damn near healed. I don't know why in the hell they put another band-aid on it, but they did. This one, they're a little bit concerned about. They're sending me in on the 19th for a test to see what kind of blood flow I've got down in my feet. And they may have to put me back in the hyperbaric chamber, which just, it forces oxygen pretty much into your bloodstream. Because what it does is it takes you down from the atmosphere that we're at now. It takes you down 2 atmospheres, which is like being down 150 feet below the ocean. Takes you way on down there. But I told him, I said, well, if y'all do that now, y'all need to go ahead and give me a prescription for my Xanax beforehand, because I was lucky last time. Oh, I was lucky last time. The first 2 days, I didn't have an anxiety attack. It waited for day 3, which is great. Because the first 2 days, it takes them 60 minutes to take you down 2 atmospheres and 60 minutes to bring you back up 2 atmospheres. I had no problem those 2 days. Day 3, it takes them 12 minutes to get you down and 12 minutes to get you back up. And that's the day that I had my anxiety attack. If I'd have had one on day 1 or day 2, I'd have had to pull a Bruce Banner and Hulk out and blast my way out of that chamber, which would have blown up the lab. Because that chamber being pressurized at 2 atmospheres, if I'd have busted out of it, it'd have blown some shit up. But I could not have stayed in there for an hour. No, I couldn't have done it. Not with that anxiety attack. So I said, you know, y'all gonna have to go ahead and give me my shit ahead of time. We ain't gonna play that like Eddie Murphy's character used to do on Saturday Night Live. Homie don't play that. The homie definitely would not play. Ain't no way in the world I could. Ooh, those of you that have never had an anxiety attack, it ain't fun. It ain't fun. No, it's like well, it is a panic attack. So if you've never had one, you do not want one. You do not want one. But that's probably about the worst of it. If my oxygen flowed and my blood flow isn't oxygenated enough, they'll probably just put me back in the hyperbaric chamber. I'm really not that damn worried about any of it. So as long as I got a good positive attitude, guys, y'all keep one with me. You know, if you want to say a prayer for me and whatever, I said that, yeah, that's fine. It don't matter. It won't hurt anything to have a little bit of extra positive energy out there. So if you want to say a prayer, say a prayer. If you just want to hope it gets better, that's fine too. But I'm confident it's gonna be all right. So y'all just keep the confidence with me, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be all right. Ain't nothing gonna get this big boy down without a fight. Nothing. I mean, it might whoop my ass, but it's gonna have to work on it, because this ain't no brag. It's just fact. I'm 54 years old, and I've lost now. I've had some draws, but I've lost one fight in my life. One. Now, admittedly, a lot of that was due to knowing when to fight and when not to. But I ain't lost a lot of fights in my life, and I'm not going to lose this one. So Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be alright. If it takes me down, it was meant to be. Because it ain't gonna get me without a fight. So y'all don't worry about it. Oh God, I'm gone over 15 minutes. I better get off of here. It say it's too long. Alright guys, this is your Penny Digger, and we signing out. Adios.